Hello, everybody. Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, all my beautiful souls, my friends, my family. Those of you who are here out of curiosity, or if I made you come look. Thank you. I do hope you enjoy this. I'm doing this for fun and enjoyment. I'm also doing this because it's in my soul. I can't stop, and I especially can't stop knowing that there are many of you that come back, and that means the world to me. This connection is a lot sturdier and more sound. It's a bigger connection than I ever dreamed it would be. So I do thank you for being here. I'm very sincere in that. That is something I really want you to understand. So anyway, who am I? Who am I? I'm Olivia, and this is Tarot and Coffee with Olivia. And we're doing this timeless pick a card. However, I don't want you to just pick a card. I want you to pick all the cards, because that will give you a richer reading. You can pick one that seems to call to you, and that one will probably have more information about you. So do remember, these are general readings, so I do want you to take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Don't make life-altering choices or decisions based on this or any other video. Pick a card. There's information on how to connect with me below in the description of this video. And let me tell you how it works. First, I'm going to have a little sip of coffee. And I do like to pretend like you're actually here with me. Yes, pretend like when we were little kids watching Mr. Rogers. Oh, probably most of you are too young to remember. I mean, anyway, moving right along, showing my ancientness. How it works. Okay, so I have these card toppers here, and two of these card toppers were given to me a long time ago by someone who told me that they saw angels and that they made this jewelry based on the angels that they saw. Now, back then I was kind of a different belief system, and but I held on to them anyway, and now here they are, unearthed for the first time in many years. I also have here these pins, which are a moth and a butterfly, or butterfly, pearl butterfly. This one, we have a guardian angel theme going on here. This one represents my grandmother, or it's got grandmother energy, and that's because of the pearls and the butterfly. And so sometimes our guardian angels are our ancestors. Sometimes our guardian angels are something else. But anyway, you can look into that yourself if you're curious. Let's just move along. You can choose one, a few, or all at the end of the video. I do a culmination. Did I already say that? And we talk more about the cards. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to have another sip of coffee, and then we'll go ahead and first I'm going to spill the coffee almost. Okay. All right, let's move on. Let's move along. Oh, I am going to go ahead and give everybody one of these. And what are these? These are Magical Time Empowerment cards by Jody Bergsma. They're really awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pass those out right now. Let's put them here for now. Okay, and we will start here with this angel right here. We're just going to put it right there for now. And we'll look, this is the Ryder-Waite tarot deck that we're using here right now. Isn't that cool? You got a really good reading. Justice, King of Cups, and the Magician. And what this is saying to you right now is, first of all, that you have a lot of power in whatever situation that we are talking about. And that is the energy around you over the next few days after receiving this reading. Let's go ahead and pull up your sacred space. Take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power in stillness. In your sacred space is the presence or the peace that you seek. Okay, So one of the things when you go into your sacred space, because this is what this card is asking of you, not that you have to do any of this, okay? You can actually, your sacred space can actually reside in your mind. You can actually go there right now anyway. You're going to be mulling over a lot as you go into your sacred space. Now, you don't have to take a ton of time to do this, because you've already done a lot of the work, a lot of the thinking, and what you're thinking about is your people, represented here by the King of Cups, and you're thinking about what would benefit all of your people the best. And what do I mean by your people? Your friends, your family of choice, the energies around you. You might be a hermit type person here with the Magician. Sometimes that's very possible. However, we're going to talk about the Magician some more. So if you are someone who doesn't have a lot of people around you, you do have some people, and they may be animals and they may be plants. I consider those people as well. And that's also a part of where the Magician comes in here, because you're going to be able to suss all that out and make some decisions that's really going to benefit you and your people in the best way possible. With the Magician card, it's actually like with this, I expect for you to keep your eyes open and look out for miracles that you might actually have a part in making it come to pass. Okay, so this Magician energy is very powerful. It is about you. It is about you making some decisions, and you're wanting to benefit the best of all. You want to benefit everyone. So what might be good for one person isn't good for another person. You're very aware of that. This is really interesting and exciting. I suspect that you are someone in your family, even if it's a family of choice, that you're kind of a patriarchal figure or a matriarchal figure, someone who cares a lot and takes care of your friends and your people. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's under this butterfly panda. I'll show it up close a little bit better. Okay. And we'll see what you have with your Ryder-Waite tarot deck. We have 3 cards for you, and we have the King of Wands. We have the 10 of Hearts, and we have the 9 of Wands, staves. Also known as staves, also known as, well, anyway, cups are also hearts. I'm going to have a sip of coffee here. Try not to spill it. Delicious. Okay, so with the King of Wands here, and, well, okay, so you have 2 sets of wands. This speaks of energy, new growth, ideas, goals, passions, all kinds of stuff. Okay, so cups, of course, is heart. We have a family here in this picture, and really what this 10 of Hearts is saying to you right now is really kind of a promise of success. Now, this success isn't necessarily a success in money or finances, but with the King here, it could be. All right, let's look at your Magical Times card. Nature. Sometimes all you need is to go outside, breathe the fresh air, and remember who you are and where you want to be. Wow, okay, so that is the perfect card for this, because yes, that is exactly what this card is asking you to do. And it may not take a lot of time for you to figure this out, because here's what's going on. Goals. Who do you want to be? Where do you want to be? Where do you want to go? Obviously, one of the things that's important to you is family. Family of choice, family of origin, whichever. Friends. That's important. This goal will be reached. How do I know this goal is going to be reached? Because we have this promise here. Oh, this is a promise. Also, the rainbow is a promise. As the King of Wands, you already know where you want to go. So one of the things that I often tell people when they are asking questions about their future is, where do you want to go? I think you've already got that part figured out, okay? If you don't, that's something that you definitely need to do. And with this, You have many paths and many avenues that you can take. You have a lot of choices. You have a lot to back you up, okay? You're going to make the right choice. And what I mean by that is you're going to make the right goals to move you in the direction that you want to go in, and you will be successful. So this could have to do with money, but I think it has even more to do with success in spirit, success in love, success in life, basically. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I think you do. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. We'll put these aside just for now. We will get back to them at the end of the video, remember? Okay, so far, if you're liking this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and do subscribe to my channel if you want to find me again, okay? Hit that notification bell if you know when I want to know when I upload videos, and share this video with friends. But most importantly, what I want from you is to come back and see me. I really enjoy this, and I want to keep doing this, and I want to keep feeling like it's good. Oh, well, okay, let's look and see what you have here. If you picked this angel, these are your tarot cards today, and I think many of you, first of all, let's look at this. I think any of you can know what this is about. This is about where intellect and where our brain and our heart meet, especially in heartbreak and pain. Now, here's the thing. This is something that you are, if you chose this pile, now if this doesn't resonate with you, it's not you, okay? But this is a pile about overcoming heartbreak, actually. It's about coming out of this darkness. And one of the things that's been going on with this pain is it's really brought you into the here and the now. It's brought you into your body and into the material world, up into your brain and out of your heart, because it's hurting so much. But you know what? It's starting to ease. And the reason I know that is because we have the Lovers and the Emperor. Okay, so this is, I think it's an okay time to say this. In fact, it kind of has to be. Oh, wait, let's pull your other card so we can beef this reading up a little bit. This is going to add a lot to your reading, and it's going to make it a lot more, well, here, let's go. Embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive. Okay, some of you don't like to spend time alone. And some of you feel like you've spent enough time alone, okay? And if that's the case, this reading is very specific to one or two people, I feel, okay? With the Emperor, there is the idea and the that this experience is something that has made you grow exponentially in many ways. Oftentimes, our hearts have to be broken down. And the idea is not to let your tender heart grow those walls back up again. Instead, try to let your heart heal open and knowing that this experience is something that's going to bring you the actual love that you do want, that you do deserve in the future. Just take some, anyway, that's your reading. It's difficult. For a lot of you, you're pretty much going through it right now. And so it's hard to hear that this is going to bring you to a place that this is for a reason. That's what. How can something so painful be for a reason? Find your sanctuary. Take the time to feel the feelings, get through them. But know, please know, that you will find love again in the way that you want to find love, in the way that you need to find love. Okay, so we're going to put that aside. And I'm going to have another sip of coffee, and then we're going to go to our last but not least. And listen, if you want to talk about angels, let me know in the comments. There's a lot to say about angels. There is a lot going on. We have this traditional style angel here. We have some of these angels here that are a little bit non-traditional, right? Here's one. Oh, feathers can represent the presence of angels. I have this right here because this is our representative of our ancestors, those who have gone before us that have come back to help guide us with their wisdom. Okay, let's move along. Let's pull this card over first. Change. Oh, oh, oh. You are transforming. Let go of the past. Embrace the light and the joy of this new day. Okay, let's see what we have here. Yes, 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 yes. That's perfect. So your cards are the Knight of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Star, along with embracing change as it comes. Okay, you're already moving forward, and see, you have, this is the Knight of Wands, so we're talking about you're moving towards your goals, and you have an idea where you want to go as the Knight. So you've got some momentum going. Now here's your one little thing here I want to point out. The 4 is a foundation. So this is talking about you having what you need to move forward, having a good foundation in order for that to happen, in order for you to go. Now, one of the things that's going on in this picture, first notice that he's under a tree. And so I'd like you to understand the energy that we can get from trees just by walking under them. So it's a kind of an indication. Take a walk today, maybe sit under a tree, maybe take your shoes off and ground yourself in the earth. If you haven't heard of grounding, it's cool, it's a good thing, you should try it, it's good. I have to do it all the time, otherwise I mess up computers and phones. It's a real thing. Okay, so with this card, I also want you to notice that you're getting a gift of love, a gift of love. And this person isn't quite noticing it just yet, and that's okay. I'm telling you, look up. I'm reminding you. Also, with the Star here, I'm getting a feeling of nostalgia here as I read this. And so I feel like a lot of you are leaving something behind and it's kind of a bittersweet thing because you want to move forward, but you're really going to miss what you're leaving behind. And we have the Star here coming through, and most of the time the Star, and in this case as well, represents hope. It represents, and the way it represents hope is interesting because the way it represents hope is the connection between earth and celestial sky, the connection between person and deity, the connection which often in Christianity they sometimes call that the Holy Spirit. We also call on our angels sometimes to help us move our prayers forward. Some of us do that. Anyway, what your reading is telling you is, yes, it's acknowledging the nostalgia. I want to acknowledge that again. And no, and this with the Star, I want you to know that you'll remember this, that you're not saying goodbye forever, that you will have those memories with you. And in moving forward, it will be a good thing. And what does this say again? You are transforming. Do let go of the past and embrace the light and joy of the new day. You'll enjoy it better if you're able to do that. So let's put this all together. I hope I don't ever sound glib. I know I do sometimes. I hope that you'll forgive me. And okay, let's see what else we have. So we have a lot of goals, a lot of energy that people are, it looks like a lot of you are really making a lot of plans to move forward into doing something different than you've ever done before. A lot of you are taking time and acknowledging that you need time to feel your feelings and have a sacred space. In fact, I get the feeling that a lot of you are not really someone who's put a lot of energy into things that you don't, things that aren't tangible. And lately, I think you've been realizing how sometimes the non-tangible is just as real and just as important. Okay, so putting it all together, I just want you to notice that sanctuary, sacred space, nature, and change. Those are the big energies here. I see a lot of love here, and I see a lot of movement. I see a lot of new growth. I see a lot of people maybe even starting new businesses or doing something that's very different than what you've been thinking of, what you ever thought you might do. And that's what I have for you guys today. I sure appreciate you being here. I really do love and care about each one of you. And I will see you next time. Here's a kiss until then, and TTFN.